Started. And that should be us live now on YouTube as well. So, in terms of today's session, just going to bring in a little bit of ease, a little bit of relaxation for you as you start into your Tuesday as well. Can see a little bit of chat here. Hi, Mum, great to have you in the session. Hi, Melanie, great to have you here as well. And welcome to everyone else who is joining us today. Lots of snow I hear from you all, so it is lovely to look out at. Quite chilly when you're out and about, but quite refreshing as well too. So in terms of our session this morning, I've got a bit of an intention for us as always. So I would like you to go gently on yourself and also on others. I think when we're sometimes in closer proximity than we're used to at the moment, it can be easy to maybe take it out on those around us. But I'm just encouraging you to think about, if you're feeling frustrated with yourself or situations, actually just go easy on yourself, and also just to bring in a bit of ease to your relationships as well. So just thinking about that as we go through the session today. So in terms of the different meditations that we will be going through today, I'm going to kind of blend them all into one. I've been doing that for the last kind of few weeks, few months, and that seems to be working quite well. What I would say, if there's ever a type of meditation or a meditation that I've done before that you particularly liked, please let me know, drop me a message, put it in the chat box, and I'll make sure that we revisit it as well. But for me, meditation is a huge part of my own kind of self-care and making sure that keeping my energy levels topped up. So I'd like to encourage you to really think about that as we go through the session today as well. And we're going to look at a little bit of gratitude through our meditations as well. And again, kind of fits into our intention there about going easy on ourselves, but also on others. But putting sometimes things in perspective, because sometimes we can really be sweating the small stuff or getting concerned about things that maybe won't be relevant in a month's time, a year's time. And sometimes can be good to do that little check-in on ourselves as well. So for the meditations, as usual, I will guide you into different postures. Again, you assume whatever posture feels right for you. I know for some of you, you prefer to do all of them lying down. For others, you might prefer seated with an upright posture. I always say, imagine that you've got a kind of string from the top of your head, kind of pulling your head upwards as well, pulling your shoulders back into that upright posture as well. You can sit cross-legged as well on the floor, the traditional kind of meditation position, too. It's whatever works for you through the session today. So let's get started and just gently relax into the meditation. So I'd encourage you to just begin by gently closing your eyes and just really becoming aware of your breath. This first meditation is a breathing meditation, and it can work really well if we're seated on the floor or in a chair. But if you're lying down, just adjust the positions. So with our eyes closed, just begin to notice your breath. Breathing as you normally would. There's nothing special to do here. There's nothing to make happen. Begin to notice the physical sensation of each breath. You may notice the rising and falling of your abdomen or chest. On the inhale, we're aiming to expand the stomach. On the exhale, just letting it go. letting it fall. You might start to notice the air moving in and out through your nose. With each breath, guide attention as best as you are able to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Be kind to your busy mind. Almost immediately, and many times over, we'll find ourselves distracted. Our attention will wander. That's what it does. It's completely normal, and it's always going to be part of our experience, both in meditation and in life. You might find that your attention wanders towards a sound, a thought, or a sensation. Without giving yourself a hard time, return your attention back to the sensation of breathing. If something is grabbing your attention, a noise in the room or in the background, notice that it happened and then let it go. Just come back to the breath each time without expecting any more. And just give yourself a few moments here to really settle in. Just continuing to focus on the breath. There's nothing to do or fix. This is time for you. Sometimes our mind remains busy and caught up, especially during a practice like meditation, where we might not be used to giving ourselves the space to stop. Notice it and practice patience. We cannot force our minds into stillness, and that's never the intention. Allow yourself to just be for a few more moments. Continuing to breathe in and breathe out. We're going to continue with a different breathing exercise. It's all about breathing in positivity, which at certain points during the day I'm sure we could all see that might be useful. Continue with your eyes closed and take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale everything out through your mouth. Continue to breathe deeply, continuing to notice how it feels. Now I'd like you to think of your favourite colour or a colour that you really like. And on the next in-breath, focus on breathing in that colour. Let this colour symbolise bringing positive things into your day. And when you exhale, imagine that you're breathing out a colour that you don't like. And let that symbolise breathing out the negative things that you're holding on to. Breathing in, a colour you really like, and then breathing out that colour that you don't like so much. Imagine that it's letting go of anything that isn't serving you. Might be a thought, might be tension in your body, might be a frustration. And just notice how your body begins to feel. Deep breath in through the nose. And then exhaling everything out on the exhale through the mouth. And continue here. And this is something that you can return back to at any point. When you feel like you want to breathe in that positive energy, using that visualisation of the colours, breathing in and exhaling a colour you don't like so much can be a great visual representation, as well as connecting you to your breath. We've been focusing a lot on the breath so far, and now it's time for us to really focus on our body. You may want at this point just to change up the posture that you're in. If you've been sitting, you might want to lie down, or vice versa. And just let your attention now focus on your body, noticing how your body feels. Noticing where your body feels good, light, but also noticing where you're perhaps holding tension. And just let your mind drift as you listen to these words. Take a moment to think of a clear intention that you want for your week. Take a beautiful inhale through the nose and slowly exhale out the mouth. And just hold this intention close throughout the rest of the meditation practice. And you can return to it if your mind feels like it's drifting off. And as we continue to take some deep inhale and exhale breaths, focus on the air and the flow of your breath. Let the flow of your breath rise and fall, noticing any tension in your body. And just breathing deeply into any areas of tension. And on the exhale, imagining it melting away any tension. And we're going to take a moment now to visualise a beautiful bright light in between your eyebrows. What's sometimes known as your mind's eye. Allow this beautiful, bright, warm light to expand out, becoming bigger and bigger. Imagine it filling up the room. This beautiful, bright light streaming out of your third eye. And take a moment now to think about your intention. Explore the intention again as it may begin to become clearer for you. Allowing the intention to come through this bright light and embed into your mind, into your subconscious mind. Notice how your body is feeling. And again, noticing any areas that feel uncomfortable, tense. On the inhale, just breathing in calm. And on the exhale, exhaling any tension that you may feel. Allow yourself to sit or lie in this space with feelings of gratitude and the feeling that your intention is already unfolding. You might notice sensations in your body, more relaxation. You might feel heat, coldness, might be some tingling as you continue to feel this warm, bright light and energy. Allow the light to scan down your body, and again just helping ease any tension, bringing warmth into your body, imagining that the light is helping to give you a bit of a hug. We talked about going easy on ourselves and also on other people too. How can ease and more calm help you to do that? And allow the light to go right down to your feet. Imagine it going into the ground, into the earth, into the core. Noticing how this grounded, calm feeling is within your body. Now allow the warm, bright light to come back into your mind's eye. And remind yourself that you're empowered to achieve so much in this life. This beautiful bright light is getting smaller and smaller now, and beginning to close over and seal in your intention. Just be assured that this intention is within you. And take a moment now to notice how your body feels. We're going to continue into a final meditation, which is called the soft belly meditation. And it's a deeply relaxing and restorative practice. It lessens the stress response and brings in more of the relaxation response that meditation is so good for, and can bring about feelings of peace, calm, and contentment. Soften any unnecessary tension in your stomach area, in your belly, and your shoulder. Just find a posture that feels both relaxed and alert for you. Just rest your hands in a way that feels effortless. And continue to soften and release any areas of obvious physical tension. Really deep inhale and a really deep exhale, I often find, out through the mouth can help to release some of that tension. Sometimes this breathing pattern can feel a bit unfamiliar, but when you try it a few times, it can sometimes then begin to feel a lot easier and quite a relaxing way to just ground yourself in your breath. So continuing here, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now let your belly be soft. If your belly is soft, more oxygen goes to the bottom of the lungs. there's a better oxygen exchange. The oxygen then moves more easily into the blood, and it goes to all the cells in the body, including the cells in the brain, supplying your brain with all the nourishment that it needs. And just continuing to focus on the belly. And if the belly is soft, it helps to activate the vagus nerve. Vagus means wandering, and this nerve wanders up through the abdomen and chest, back to the central nervous system in the brain, and it promotes relaxation. It helps to overcome the fight and flight response, the stress response. Breathing deeply, activating the vagus nerve, helps relaxation to come. And as the belly is soft and you breathe deeply, all the other muscles in the body also begin to relax. In your stomach and also in your chest area, I would describe these as both the kind of areas where you've got most of your emotional nerves here. If you feel tense, you might feel it in your stomach, in your chest area. So the more we can breathe deeply down into our stomach, that it can help to loosen up off the stomach and this soft belly, and also loosen your chest, opening your heart centre. Just even pushing your shoulders back a little bit can sometimes help. And you might want to just think of soft as you breathe in and belly as you breathe out. Soft as you breathe in and belly as you breathe out. If any distractions come in, just bringing yourself back to the soft and belly on the exhale. And again, this is a practice that you can take into your day. Just imagine your stomach and your belly going soft, bringing ease into it, sending the breath down into your stomach, and exhaling everything out then through your mouth. And even to bring in 5 to 10 breaths of that can be a great way if you're feeling any emotions that you don't feel are serving you. If you're going into that fight or flight response, you're feeling a little bit anxious there. So just on the inhale, soft, and on the exhale, belly. And as we come to the end of our meditation practice, if you would like to be guided out, gently begin to bring some movement in across your whole body, wriggling your fingers and toes. You may want to do a big overhead stretch. Quite nice sometimes to put your arms out to a T at the side, bring them across your body. And just taking in one last inhale and exhale, and gently opening your eyes when it feels comfortable to do so. Hope you enjoyed the meditation practices today. A lot of breathing, a lot of focus on our body, bringing in intention, and see if you can take that intention into the rest of your week. Always thinking whatever we're doing, if we're just that little bit more intentional, it can often really help. And rather than going from task to task, which so often happens in the day-to-day. So thank you very much for all your kind comments. Thank you, Jane. Thanks, Alistair. And thank you to everybody who's joined today. Thanks, Mum, Melanie. Yeah, the soft belly one's really good. You can bring it into your day at any point. And there's something about the words as well, connecting on the inhale and exhale. I know it's where I often have held a lot of my tension as well, so it can be a really good way to just bring in more of the relaxation response, especially if we're feeling kind of nerves or any emotion in that stomach area. Take care, everyone, and hope to see you back for another meditation session sometime soon. I'll be back next Tuesday. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.